What's up, everybody? It's Chris from Ground to Beef. I wanted to get on here today and talk about, hey man, how you doing? So every new farmer, somebody that doesn't do hay should know about your hay. So like we didn't put up our own hay this year. I paid a guy to do it, but the hay quality this year was, or it'd be actually last summer, was really shoddy. Like we got a lot of rain. So when he cut, it rained and it got the hay wet. Not a big deal for cows, but you have to remember that because the conditioning on our cows has gone down quite a bit over the winter because the quality of the hay isn't there this year. So I have some good bales that I mix in, but hopefully we're having a really light winter as far as snow and cold, real cold. So I hope that continues, and I hope we have an early spring. That being said, if you don't bale hay and you just buy hay, you should really learn the quality of hay, because just because it looks okay on the outside doesn't necessarily mean it's good on the inside. So a lot of the bales you've seen me roll out here, if they stick and they don't unroll, they were wet. Not like soaking wet, not like moldy wet, just they were wet, more wet than they should be, because I should be able to roll that bale down a hill, and it should just fly apart, and it should just open all up. And I've been having a lot of problems, and it's because it was baled up wet, or the ground was wet and it held in the moisture. Like, and the dry hay that we have, they cut it later in the season, so it's more stocky and there's not as much value in it. So I just wanted to get on here and tell you that you should learn about hay. Even if you don't put it up and you buy it, you should still learn the quality of it, so that and pay attention to the year, the summer, when they're cutting hay. Like, if you know that, talk to the farmer, get to know the farmer that you're buying hay from. And if we've had a lot of rain, even if he says he baled it dry, okay, that's fine. But if there's moisture in the ground, like in the hay sitting on the ground, obviously, I hope you get what I'm saying. Like, it's going to pick up some moisture, and it's going to be a little bit higher moisture content. For beef cows, it doesn't matter, except for this time of year. It's frustrating because they're not getting the quality, and the grass isn't quite growing yet. Like, they're starting to get some grass, but very little. So that's all I'm saying. And like, this bale is really soft, and that's what the donkey's like. I gave him a more of a tougher bale. Here, I'll show you real quick. Don't go away. I know it's not professional, but that's what you get. I'm not professional. So this is just, it's brown. I don't know if it'll show up in the camera, but it's more like it has a dark hue to it. So that's what I gave them the other day, and they didn't really like it. So today I'm giving them this one. Which I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot more green in it, and it's more coarse, or more fine, and that one's more coarse, and this just smells better. Smell it. Anyway, so that's all I'm saying, is just learn, like, even though the hay seasons and kind of pay attention to the weather. You know, when people should be cutting hay and stuff, so you can gauge. You know, so we bought in more hay than we probably needed, but because the quality was down, so I'm gonna give them volume instead of quality, I guess. So I mean, they're doing okay, and hopefully we're coming out of the winter here. But March and April can be a real bear. So I just wanted to touch on that. And yeah, thank you all. I love you. Get to know a farmer and learn your hay. See you on the next one.